Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing and assembling and reviewing this cabinet from Hyperlapse. This is their newest model as of August of 2024 of their cabinets. They had different versions of toolboxes and stuff throughout the years, and this is the latest one that has, I think the difference is the Hyperlapse name on the top is red and white, and the previous ones were not. I think the previous one were black and silver, and the handle of the drawers have the red or pinkish color there that is standing out. This was $79 from Walmart with free shipping, and it was, I think was July of 2024 is when I got this, so about 2 months ago. So this is the 5-drawer roll-in tool cabinet that includes the casters you see there in the bottom. It has 5 drawers, the ones there, and that big door in the bottom. So it says here it is 20-pound ball bearing drawer slides. That's each drawer can handle 20 pounds, or each slide I should say. Scratch resistant powder coating, 2 swivel and 2 locking swivel casters, pegboard side panels with 15 peg hooks, and drawer liners. So drawer liners are included, which is good. The width and dimensions are 20-inch wide, 12.25-inch deep, 51.75-inch high, and that is of course after it is assembled. Let's take a look at the, let's get closer here. This is the top of the box, and it tells you here how to unpack it. Basically flip this upside down, actually open the top, flip it upside down, or remove the box so it should come out easily. And that is typically how the toolboxes are unboxed from their own boxes, or tool cabinets I should say. Alright, so here, let's turn it around. This is the side. Same information really. Let's check out the other side. A little bit different picture. And the back is exactly the same as the front. So I'm not gonna bore you with it. So what we will do here, we will do a hyperlapse video. So I will, I will unpack it and talk about it, but maybe the unpacking I will not do hyperlapse. We'll see. Let me put you on the side here. Okay, so we'll do this part, not hyperlapse, just in case someone would like to see how that happens. But it has a big dent here in the box, but hopefully the cabinet itself has no dent. Yeah, so this is empty in here, so it's no dent. Okay, so that is how you unpack a tool cabinet from its own box. So I'm gonna do a hyperlapse video now for the assembly. Alright guys, so I stopped the hyperlapse video because I wanted to show this part, and now it's the following day. So yesterday evening when I was doing that, I had to stop and just take care of some business there, and it got dark. So this is the following morning, and what I wanted to show is I stopped it because I was trying to remove this part out, and I was using a flathead screwdriver here to pry it out, and I'm like, why is it not coming out? You know, it doesn't make sense. So I looked back on the user's manual, and here I glanced at it yesterday before I started anything, but I didn't see this part. See here, I noticed this part saying you remove it, but I did not notice this part above it that says remove the screws first, because those screws are holding the box to the big cabinet so it doesn't, you know, rattle around in shipping. So I didn't pay attention to that part. So that's what I'm missing. So I need to remove those screws in the bottom, and it should be coming out easily. So I didn't notice that yesterday, so I wanted to show you without hyperlapse. Those are the screws right here. See if they are showing in the video. Yeah, they are Phillips head screws, so we need to remove them. Trying to remove the thing, and I'm thinking, well, like, why is it stuck? I thought it is stuck because it's underneath this lip, but it's not. I just didn't see this part about the screws that I need to remove. I wish they had included a sticker or something here saying remove screws first or something like that, so people don't spend time on that. But it's my fault for not reading the manual clearly. Yeah, there you go. So I need to put these here in my pocket and proceed. And there it is. It is loose now. So I just held down with the screws, that's why. So we need to push it up. What? Yeah, it rained overnight, so the wood is wet. So here, let's push this out. Alright, so I'm going back to hyperlapse now, since we figured out what the problem was. Alright, so I stopped the hyperlapse video to show a couple more things here. Regarding the casters, the locking casters, according to the manual, they can be on one side, so left or right. In most cases, you want it on one side so you can push it easily. But even if you put two of the swivel ones, the locking ones in the front and the non-locking ones in the back, still fine because it's a small cabinet. If it was, you know, 56-inch long, then it may be more difficult. It's only 20-inch. I did it according to the manual, so the locking ones are on the left, but I don't think it matters too much. Now the other part is these middle bracket, this panel here does not have the proper holes. It's marked, but it's not drilled. So I don't know if you see it, there is a mark there for a hole, but it's not drilled. And same thing here. So I have two holes that I need but are missing, so I need to drill a hole in there and use the self-tapping screws they include to use it. So that's what I'm gonna do next in the Hyperlapse. So this is so tight here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my right angle driver here. Let's see. Need to get a tip. Yeah, in the manual it tells you to use the included screwdriver, which is this one. It's kind of not easy to use, that thing, and I have the tools here, so we'll see if this is any better. Going in. Now it did. Took a while for it to get in. think that's it. Gonna use something like this flexible shaft to just tighten it. I think it's already tight, but just give it a little bit tug there and be good. Alright, I'm going back to Hyperlapse. Alright, so it is fully assembled now, and I'll give you my notes that I figured I'll share, and hopefully will be helpful to someone. So the top box is this, 3 drawers. The metal, you know, obviously once you put your hands on it, you will know it's kind of flimsy, thin metal. That's what it is for an $80 tool cabinet, okay? So aside from that, the design is pretty cool. It's a very small design that can fit in many different small spaces, so it's not necessarily used for tools. For example, you can use it for crafts if you are, you know, if you are into sewing or gluing things together and stuff. You can put a lot of small things inside of these drawers. So you've got the top here, which if you want to leave it open all the time, you can put big things in here like cans or big bottles, spray bottles, stuff like that. You can put them in here. The whole cabinet, you can put stuff in there up to 200 pounds for the whole thing distributed. So, you know, you could do that on top. And the drawers, this one is thin, this one is deeper and deeper. Let me get a tape measure so I can give you exact depth of the drawers. It may be mentioned in the item listing, but I'm not sure. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, so here you also have a hole in the back of the top thing, so if you have some power stuff you put here like a charger or something like that, you can put the charger here and run the cable in the back and you close the lid, is fine. But the depth here is 2 1/4 inch. Yeah, the depth here, how deep this thing is, and it's 9 1/2 inches depth that way. So this should be called height. For this, the height is 1 1/4 inch high, and the depth of the drawer is 9 1/2 inches. Width, of course, let's see, what is the width? The width is 15 1/4 inch wide. This other one is 3 inches high, and this is 16 3/4. So this top one is also the same. I don't know how I said 15 something. What did I measure? I forgot. Okay, so 16 3/4 for the width of the drawer. 3 inches high also. Same thing with the width, 16 3/4. Let's see, the depth is 9 1/2, same as the top one. Okay, so that's the dimensions for these 3 drawers. Okay, let me close this top thing. Alright, I'm gonna move the camera down and we'll talk about the bottom or middle section. So the middle section, you have these 3 panels, left and right and left and back, that you need to assemble with an included nut and screw. And once you do, they tell you to assemble it to the top one first and then the bottom. So just remember, if you have this and you want to assemble it, this door slide goes like this. So this needs to be installed in here before you put these into the top portion, because that was my mistake. I assembled this, and once I finished assembled it to this, bottom section, and now the drawer was not attached. So if you do that, you have two options. The difficult one will be to remove the top and put it in, or the easiest part will be, which is what I did, the lips here. They have two metal lips here to hold the door in place. It's very thin metal, like I said earlier, so it's very easy to just use your thumb or finger to pry it open, put the door in, and then pull it maybe 2-3 inches out and push the lip back in. And now you can see the drawer is installed. Door is installed. It requires some adjustment to make it sit, because it was sitting like this. Adjusted the lip and it started to sit just fine. So that's my note on that. In my case, I probably just leave it open all the time. The depth here is 10.25 inch, and the opening height is I want to say 8.5, and the opening width here is 16.75, the same as the drawer width here. Okay, you can hear it also very loud. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the bottom section here. Let me lower the camera. So for the bottom section here, same thing with this door, sliding door. You have to install it, and I don't know if it's mentioned in the instructions or not. Let me see. Oh yeah, it is mentioned here. I think they tell you to remove the top, this drawer. They ask you to remove it and then install the sliding door there. So it's no need for that. Yeah, so no need for that. You just do the same thing you did here. Pull the lip down, put the door in, door, and then push the lip back up. And now you can see the door will not come out, and it closes just fine. These drawers here, 3 inches in height, same width, 16.75 inch, and depth for these is a little over 11.5 inch in depth, compared to these being 9.5. Same thing with this one, with the same. The height also same, 3 inches. So you've got 4 drawers that are 3 inches high, and then 1 inch. Yeah, so pretty good for $80. You can buy other branded ones, like Husky or Craftsman or Cobalt. They'll be $200-300, so it depends on what you want. I've seen some of the Husky ones, 26 inch wide ones that were on clearance at some point for $300, but again, it's depending on what you want to spend. So $80 for me. I'm just gonna use it in my small shed or medium shed for my YouTube videos, so I'll just put it there. So $80 was fine for that cabinet. All right, let me show you how it looks like from afar. This is how it looks like. Okay. Also, I almost forgot to mention, it comes with these pegboard hooks, a whole bag of them, so you can attach these somewhere here, for example. They are very small ones. They look like the 1/4 inch ones, but these holes are big, so maybe they'll take the even bigger hooks if you have any. So just wanted to mention that. So let's see how many. 2, 3, 5, 8, 10, 15. So there are 15 hooks included. All right. Cheers. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video with me. I hope it was helpful and informational to someone. If you have any comments about it, please leave a comment in the comment section below, or a feedback of some sort. If you have questions, also leave it in the comment section below. I will leave a link to the item on Walmart's website in the description below the video. Yeah, so in the instructions it tells you for maintenance to add a couple times a year, add a little bit of oil to the slides so they continue to work smooth. I haven't done that for any of my other toolboxes, and that was fine. There is none of them that is stuck or anything like that. But if you do know what kind of oil to be used in there, if there is a specific oil to be used for drawer slides, can you please let that be mentioned in the comment section below, so we will know for ourselves, or at least for me, because there's many different types of oils to be used for different things. So just wanted to know if there is any specific or better one that you've used before. All right, well, thank you again. I appreciate you taking the time watching this video with me. Sign up for the channel, subscribe, share the video if you found it was good, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.